and then we're going to talk about everything coming up. So we're getting ready to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is just incredible. Thank you for hanging in through our commercial intermission. It was a pleasure speaking with Monkey Mike. Well, my producer finally gave me the fill-in on who I have here on hold. I have one of the most beautiful women in the adult industry on hold on my Skype line right now. Let me tell you about this person. This is Stevie Shae. This 19-year-old beauty is a complete knockout. Let's get to Stevie Shae. Stevie Shae, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi here, Justin.
Oh, I am so glad you're there and that you were patient enough to stay online that long. You had to wait a while on Monkey Mike, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, but that's all right. That's all right. I was excited to get on the line with you as soon as I could, and I'm happy to be here now.
Well, and we are more than happy to have you. I mean, you are just more than an up and coming starlet. You're an absolutely sexual bombshell. I did some research on Google during the intermission break, and man, all those photos of you up there on Google are something else.
Oh, well, thank you. You're so sweet.
Well, the reason you told my producer you were calling in is you wanted to discuss monkey bars with us.
Absolutely. It's fun. It's definitely something that's been kind of a hot topic lately, and just by the minute, every day, it just keeps blowing up like crazy. So it's an exciting new product, and I'm really glad that I can be a big part of it.
Now, are you a monkey bars user?
Yes, I am absolutely. I actually, ironically, the first time that Monkey Mike had even brought out this product to the public was in New Jersey Exotica, where I was also signing for Dirty Diablos. And so those original first made products that weren't even actually manufactured, they were just made by him in his garage. I actually got one of those, so we hadn't even met yet. And then, ironically, over the next month, I was contacted by him personally, and he said, "Oh, well, I really like it. I'm going to come out to LA, and I'm going to do a promotional photo shoot for it. I'd really like you to be a part of it." And so he kind of stayed on my tail a little bit and followed up with me. And so at first I was like, "Oh, well, I work so much, maybe I won't be able to have time." But then as soon as the photo shoot came around the corner, I also got a phone call from Tess, who is the president of Monkey Bars, a very good dear friend of mine and a great person just to be around. And he was like, "Oh, well, you should definitely try to make it." So I went there, and it was just very exciting. It was very cool to see one of the photographers. His name was Eddie Wolf. He's actually Janet Jackson's personal photographer, and he did an amazing photo shoot with every girl that came in that day. And so me and Mike just clicked just right off the bat. And the photo shoot was just so exciting. It was amazing. A lot of the girls did little semi videos on the side. Did kind of like a little intro of who they were and why they liked them so much. And on that second photo shoot, they actually made the second set of custom made belts, which mine actually says "Rock My Socks" on it instead of just putting my
Awesome.
name as Shae. So I thought that was kind of clever, something besides just putting a name or having the monkey bars on it. I wanted it to be really funny.
Yes.
So that's why I wanted my belt to say something original. And so over the process of from that photo shoot to the second promo photo shoot, the belts have completely been sent back to China. Also, we've had new examples come in different product lines with different materials, different colors, and so now we got down to the nitty-gritty of exactly what the monkey bars are going to be made out of, the colors, the material, and even what they are going to say on the back. So it's been absolutely a huge and fast-track success as it started just from me being involved in January, all the way up until now, to where we are about to launch in the next couple weeks.
Yes, yes. And actually, Monkey Mike, he did set some things on the record, and I'll just let you know what he said. That Monkey Bars is going to release in 2 weeks. He's
Yes.
honestly, besides my DJ job here at Adult Play Parlor Radio, I'm also the head reviewer for Adult Play Parlor.
Oh,
And they're
you're
going to be
kidding.
sending me a belt to play with.
Oh,
And
well, you're gonna definitely have some fun with that.
yes, we're gonna have some fun. Now, what I want is the female perspective, and you're an adult actress. You've slept with all kinds of men and women, I assume. Do you go both ways in film?
Yes, I do. I
Okay,
do both boy girl and girl girl.
okay. My big question is we've all done doggy style. What makes this belt different than just normal doggy style? What do you get that's different out of it?
Well, what the thing is that most people think monkey bars, because it sits on the hips, that it only is really used for doggy style. Now, that's just an assumption that because of the reputation it's built up so far, that's what it's stuck to. Now, my personal experience with monkey bars, I have done positions I have never been able to do, just regular, while having sex regularly, with a man or a woman. The position, the belt not only supports and helps you grab the female by the waist, but not only you can use your hands on it, but I've actually hung from my knees and my legs on there and have been fucked upside down in the air.
Wow.
It's something, yes, and I wish I could be able to, show you a picture of exactly how that looks, because it's an amazing feeling.
You,
But
you you need to
um,
send that picture to me, by the
I
way.
will. I definitely will. But
I'm
it gives you the
definitely one who wants
leverage.
that picture, and you can sign it, by the way. I'll put it up here on the bookshelf above my desk, and that way everybody else in
Absolutely.
the office can be jealous.
Okay, cool. I will have to do a personal pic just for you.
Well, I appreciate that. But he was also telling me, it gives better deepness, better stroke. You're able to go rapid fire with this thing.
It's something where it gives you so much support that it almost feels like someone else is holding the girl or the guy when using it on either or. I know that there later on is going to be a monkey bar belt for men,
Right.
which I'm not going to tell any more details about, but I'll leave it at that.
Oh,
But
we
I
know
have
a little
used it.
bit. We know a little bit about it.
Oh, okay, good. Well then, that'll be a big kind of launch too, just because the gay community will be able to use that in any
Exactly.
way. I've actually used it on a guy already, so I know firsthand that, especially with guys, for girls to be able to fuck guys is a lot harder because we don't have the man strength like like a man does. So
Yeah,
the
you don't
bar
have
is
that upper
definitely.
body,
Yes.
mass.
Yes, exactly. So it definitely gives you the extra push and pull when
So
you're using them.
so this can we've discussed it, like I said, with Monkey Mike, but this works in girl girl, guy guy, any kind of scenario, even pegging. We are
Yes,
discussing pegging here, so this belt just is an all around great tool. I would call it a tool. You can't even call it an adult toy.
yes. It's funny is that when it was going through the patent of going through and being reviewed to see, because usually when you make a new product, they'll check over the whole registry, I guess, of how many products are like that. And out of the entire world, there is not one product that is even remarkably close to what Monkey Bars is. And that's
Yes.
why I think it's such a hot shot product, because it's nothing like anybody's ever seen before. Yes, we've seen weight belts. Yes, we've seen these, but this is nothing like anyone could have ever imagined. It's just
Somebody put the
it's a
pieces together.
miracle.
Is what happened here. Somebody put the pieces together to make a perfect product.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I know that Mike was, it's so funny because, you make up, you sometimes talk about things that would be a good idea, and this is kind of how it all was brought up. He was talking to somebody, I think at work or something about how it'd be funny about, oh, I wish I had some monkey, or not monkey bars, but I had something kind of bars around his old lady's hips so that it'd be easier to fuck her. Well, then it ended up being something so much more than it was. It was just a general conversation, and then he ended up starting to draw out the product, and then there you go. He made the first belt, and it was just a go from there. Um, it's still shocking to me because every time I hear something from Mike, he'll call me and he's like, "Oh, okay, well this is going on, and China this and da da da," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Sometimes I can't even keep up because it's moving so fast.
A mile a minute. I mean, he told us this thing's in a music video with DMX.
Yes, yes, with Machine Gun Kelly, and
Yes.
yes, that is a huge, huge, huge deal. I know he's been extremely excited about that. He actually brings that up multiple times in conversations we have. But it's a blessing to be able to have something. I mean, when was the last time you actually saw any kind of music video, any kind of rapper, mainstream person bringing in any kind of sex toy
Never.
into their music videos? Never, right?
Well,
So
I'll
that's
take
a
that
huge
back. Snoop Dogg.
blessing.
Snoop Dogg did it, but it's all in the background. You've got to watch the videos carefully to see it. But there's some stuff in the background of some Snoop Dogg videos that us being in the adult industry would pick out in a heartbeat. Um,
Absolutely.
but I mean, this is actually going to be on a performer
Right, right,
in,
right.
in the video. So, have you now? We've talked plenty about monkey bars. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of Stevie Shae. Let's find
Okay.
out what you're doing. What's going on with Stevie Shae? You got anything new in the works?
I do actually. I have a couple new exciting things that are happening currently. I actually just got the cover and centerfold for Fox Magazine July issue, and it is out right now on stands and stores wherever you like to go and get it. And that, to me, it's actually my first cover. I've been in Hustler Centerfold for January of this year, or excuse me, February. But I've never gotten a cover, so it's a huge, huge, huge deal and success for me. I also, another magazine is coming out. It's for Hot Video Magazine, and I also got the cover and centerfold for June issue. So I haven't gotten a copy of that yet, but I'm waiting for it. It's very exciting. So, besides
What
that,
was your
I actually,
favorite thing? And because I have the February issue of Hustler, what was your favorite part of shooting with them? Are,
um, Hustler to me has been a huge. I've actually used to go to the Hustler Club in San Francisco, where I'm originally from, to go. It's just a strip club, but I've always really liked Hustler, and when I started in porn, it was always either like Hustler, Penthouse Brothers, the big names, right?
right.
So shooting for Hustler was very exciting because I had never shot for a magazine. It was my first time. Being on set was so I love being on set. Getting my hair and makeup done is just something I've done for years, modeling at a very young age, and it was just very exciting to see the whole concept of me on this fake cloud, and it was like February Valentine's Day issue. So it's very welcoming to be in a situation where you have the opportunity to expose yourself in so many other ways other than just online or through videos. You get to you're forever known in that magazine, and there's
Yes.
nothing that you can do to erase that.
Well,
You
and
know,
they're
will
collectible.
always be
That
a
that's
part of
the
that.
thing is, this generation definitely sees it. But further on down the road, people are going to order the back issues, and you're going to be there. That's
Right.
what's great about Penthouse, Hustler, Playboy, any of the big magazines. Once you're in, you're in. And uh, did you get anything from Hustler? I know Penthouse gives the key. Playboy you usually get a bunny. What does Hustler
No,
do?
I don't think Hustler gives you anything just because usually when you get a centerfold, it's It might be different if you get a cover. Now, but I only got the centerfold, and there's actually multiple centerfolds in there. There actually used to only be like one where it was
Mm-hmm.
like the cover girl and then the centerfold page, but now they've actually added a couple girls to have centerfolds, just as the cover girl does. So they didn't give me anything. I know I'm very good friends with the people who work at Hustler, so whenever I work with them, anyways, whether it be usually for video, like I always snag like some shorts or some
Awesome.
little stuff or electric. I got an electric. They're like it's electric therapy kind of, but you like put it on your pussy and you put it on your nipples and stuff, and it's very tense and stuff. So after I was playing with that for like an hour, they're like, "Oh, you might as well just have
Just
that."
keep it. Just keep it.
Yeah.
Well, we know exactly what you're talking about. It's electrostimulus, and we
Yes,
actually carry Hustlers products, so we knew exactly what you were talking about the second. And that is a great toy, is it not?
it's amazing. It's great. It hits the spot.
Now let's talk about favorite toys because every entertainer has their favorite toy. What is yours?
I am a vibrator kind of girl. I've actually had a shoulder massager that has nothing to do with being a sex toy, and it's actually a real massager, technically. And I've been using it since I was 5 years old. So that's one of my favorite things I still use to this day.
Yes.
Another toy that I really like, I like a lot of glass toys. Compared to regular toys like dildos and just or jackrabbits or whatever they're called, or I really like things that are really solid. And sometimes some of the toys you get aren't as realistic feeling.
Right.
So I have actually a couple. I have a couple dildos that are like $130 each. And I have such the real silicone feel or whatever it is. That just
Real flesh fill.
I use that a lot for strap-on scenes I'll do, or just in my personal life if I'm using a strap-on, just because I know the girls will appreciate it feeling like something real and not something just uncomfortable as some of them are. But I'm a vibrator fanatic. I have my vibrator right here as we speak.
You've got a small
So
collection, is what you're saying.
yeah, I have my Hitachis. I have little ones that I keep in the car. That's
N-
actually one that's shaped like a bullet.
Now, you've
So
said
like a shotgun
Hitachi.
bullet.
Have you tried the Wanachi? It's
I don't think
exactly
I've
like the
tried that.
Hitachi, just cordless.
Oh, okay. I've definitely tried that. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You
I
you
didn't know
you
that
dig
was
that one?
what it was called. Yes, I don't have that one, but I have definitely tried that a whole bunch of times on set.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Now, tell me, when are you filming anything right now?
Well, I mean, I work almost 7 days a week. I am extremely, extremely busy all the time. It's actually very hard sometimes to get the things done outside of work because I am constantly on set. So I'm not particularly working on anything besides my site that I'm building is solely right now set on stills. I started modeling at a very young age, and so stills to me is pretty much where my real true colors show out. And I feel like I just become a different person. So when my site launches, it'll be StevieShae.com. It's not up yet, but it'll be stills, and then I'll probably do like personal videos before I actually do like full on scenes, just because I really appreciate the fans and I want to be able to reach out to them just as much as they reach out to me when they're in need, you know.
Oh, yes. Well,
um,
and
so
that's just it, is we're seeing more interaction, on
right,
all adult actresses and actors' websites. We're seeing the one-on-one camming. We're seeing the one-on-one chats. We love it. As reviewers and as fans ourselves. This is what we want. We want that interaction, that 5 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time, just to have a great time with you. Because, I mean, back in the old days, before the internet became as advanced as it was, the closest you could get was going to a show or
Right.
the magazine or the video. That was it. And over the last couple years, that's changed. That's changed real big.
Yes, it has. And, a lot of people, a lot of even big name stars who've been in the industry for a long time, they forget that their name is because of their fan base.
Yes.
It really is. You can do a shitload of videos and not be popular at all, but it's really your fans who create that name for you because, where would you be without fans? You wouldn't really be anybody. You would just say, oh, hey, I'm Stevie Shae. I'm Stevie Shae.
Yeah.
You couldn't really call yourself anything.
Well, and another
That's why it's
thing,
so important.
you talk about the big name girls or guys. Let's put it that way. We've seen a lot of snubbing. They snub a fan. They snub a company who sells their videos. You know, uh, we you try to have an interaction with them on YouTube, our not YouTube, sorry, Twitter or Facebook, and it's like they won't even give you the time of day to say hi.
Right, and that's why I always try to make sure. I have actually regular fans that I've met through Exoticas and all sorts of signings that I still even, they have my numbers and everything because I know that they're good people.
Yes.
And I like my fans. I really like just being able to interact with somebody who is so excited to even have the chance to speak to you it's absolutely flattering. I love it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, and one thing we do like asking adult stars who do come on our show is we know that there's two sides of the adult coin. There's that public life, and then there's the private life.
Yeah.
Is there share with us what you enjoy doing when you're out of the public life? What do you do at home?
Well, a lot of people do not know this unless most people know this on Twitter if they follow me. But I am actually a snake breeder. I currently have 12 snakes, all ranging from pythons, boas, king snakes, and corn snakes. And right now, I actually have a corn snake. I have two corn snakes that mated, and the female laid 18 eggs. And so within the next three weeks maximum, they will actually be hatched.
Wow.
So once you actually raise them, you put them in this thing called an incubator, and they actually sit in the incubator for 2.5 months before they're ready to hatch. So it's a long process. I kind of feel like a grandma a little bit, and nice grandma is hot.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't agree with that? But it's definitely a long process, and I care for my animals just as much as the next person would. I hold every snake every day. They all have names, so I have a whole big old family.
Excellent. Yeah. How big is your family of snakes?
Well, I have 12 snakes plus the 18 eggs, which is 30. I just got a new dog, and then it's me. So technically, there's 32 living things in my house right
Wow.
now.
32 living things in your home. Awesome. Another thing, what do you do to relax? I mean, what does Stevie Shae do? Does she play video games, watch movies?
I am kind of a homebody. I was born in the Bay Area, but I was raised half my life in Iowa on a horse ranch. So my lifestyle, to me, I was very isolated because I was homeschooled. So
Hmm.
just kind of being out, sometimes just being at home, watching movies, video games. I love working out, and I work out at home. I
Yes,
also
I
do it.
I can tell
So
from your pictures that you work out quite a bit.
I actually was a gymnast for 13 years and almost was in the Olympics. And then I was in a horse accident and it ended my career. So if it wasn't for that, if it was not for that horse accident, I would not be here on this interview right now.
Wow.
So,
Yes,
I was very
you'd be talking to somebody on like CNN or MSNBC instead of adult play parlor radio, I'm sure.
right, absolutely. But, things happen for a reason. And regardless of whether I would have been an Olympic gymnast or, an adult film star, I'm just happy right now that I'm recovered from that accident
Yes.
and my life is already going to an upbringing state where I'm, just success after success is just keeps coming my way. So I only have to be thankful for that.
Yes, yes. We talk about those little moments in life that you could go this way, could go that. Now, one thing, a constant question from our viewers, our fans, and I'm sure many of your fans as well. Um, do you, some people look at the adult industry as you're forced to do this, you're desolate, let us help you get out of this situation. Do you enjoy what you do for a living?
Absolutely, absolutely. Even now, there's a lot of girls and guys who do porn because, yes, the money might be one thing, but there's you can't be in the industry if you can't enjoy it. It's all about sex appeal. You are your own brand, and you create that brand through yourself. If you cannot rock your socks off, you don't own shit. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you are Stevie Shae or whoever you are for your fans, for every interview, for everything, and you can't let that also go to your head. You got to remember that yes, I'm Stevie Shae, but also I'm so and so off camera. You got to keep your morals. And so some
Yes.
people, they may get caught up in the moment, but usually people who've been in the industry for at least 6 months or more are pretty much stuck in the industry, and they're, you know what I mean, and they're solid.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of girls come in and out, and new girls, and then old girls, and then ones from years and years and years of doing porn, leaving and then coming back. And I could not be able. I wouldn't be able to do scenes if I did not get off on them. That's just, to me, it's just not even in my vocabulary to not be able to get off while having sex. Whether it be even if the guy sucks or the girl sucks, do something yourself. I have to be very proactive and make sure that I get my rocks off before anything ends.
Yes.
And that's why I love the adult industry, because you get your fair share also of who you get to work with. Everybody's got a different style. Everybody makes you come a different way. Everybody's, either rougher or softer or this or that, but it's great. At this point, for me to not do porn wouldn't even make sense to me.
Yes. Well, and another thing, do you have a favorite guy and gal that you prefer to work with?
Guys, I have quite a few. I don't have one favorite because, oh man, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
like a
figure it's a
lot of
list,
people.
not just more, not just one person, but I figure you do have a list of people you like working with.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Some of them just off the top of my head is Mark Wood, Chris Strokes, also Voodoo. He was a contract star for Reality Kings.
Right.
Oh gosh. Carlo Carrera is great. Bruce Venture is amazing. Jesse Jones. I mean, I can name them all day. They're
Yeah.
great.
Good all around
And
performers,
girls,
wouldn't you say?
is probably just. She used to be in porn. She's not anymore, but we still play a lot off camera. Of course, is Sensi Pearl, and she's one of the most sweetest, most petite, most flexible girls that I have ever met
She is so
in the
sweet.
industry.
She is
She
wonderful.
is adorable. Yes, yes. She is a very, very true friend of mine, and I'm glad that I never was able to work with her on camera, but off camera we definitely had our fair share of play dates, and she's the queen of debauchery, and
Yes.
I only learned the best from her.
Yes. Well, another thing is what is your favorite sexual sport? And when you're having either on camera or off camera sex, what is your favorite sexual activity with a man?
It always depends on the person. It always depends on the chemistry, but I really like. I'm a huge tease, so the whole kind of foreplay and kind of just playfulness before even sex begins is something that I completely dominate in. One thing that I really enjoy. I'm more of a giver than a receiver.
Okay.
Because again, I'm very dominant, but I really love sucking cock. Like, I have squirted more times sucking cock than I have actually during sex, and I can't
Wow.
control it. It's something that I can just, some girls have complete control where they can finger themselves and squirt like, 10 feet long. I have no idea when it's coming. I don't even know how it happens. It just does. But
Wow.
sucking cock is something that it just totally gets me off. I don't know what it is,
You
but I'm a
you
deep
you
throat.
know a whole bunch of adult stars are listening into this, figuring you out, right? and
That's all
and and
right. Everybody
fans.
call me.
But what about a
Oh.
woman? What's your favorite game with a woman?
I am huge. I think a woman's kiss is very powerful, and it can be used in the most manipulative way that you can possibly imagine. So
Yes,
again,
we
like
we've been
someone like if I
a-
was
as a man, we've been manipulated by it for tens of thousands of years. So yeah, I'm familiar with that.
right, right. So it can kind of fuck you up for a while. Even just one kiss can, with somebody that you really like, can leave you tongue tied.
Yes.
You can't even think straight. But actually, Sensi Pearl is just someone that she's probably one of the one girl that I play with the most when I'm not working. And so when me and her, she's very sensual, she's very sexy, she's very adorable. So her kiss to me is something to where I could fuck her all night. I could eat her ass all night. We actually use candy in a lot of the sex that we have. So
Yes.
I'll put Reese's Pieces in her ass and I'll eat her ass. And then, I'll put Pez in her pussy and and she'll push it out just like a little Pez dispenser and I'll eat it up right
Oh,
away. It's yeah. So,
that's my
it's
kind of Pez dispenser. I would collect that one.
I would too. I love Pez. It's the best candy ever.
Well, and it's all sugar,
Yeah,
sugar and food coloring. So it's very safe actually in sex.
right,
It's one of those actual products that is recommended for sex.
right.
You don't want to do
I
this a lot with like
have
candy bars. Candy bars are bad.
right, right. And but then you always have to watch out too because I've had scenes where I've gone to where this is nothing to talk down about anybody, but you can tell as a true person who really likes girls and guys by a woman's kiss if they really truly like girls, and that's one of the problems that I've had through being in the adult industry is that I have a very powerful I just can tell whether or not in the way someone acts, the way someone is very into it or not, if they're actually truly bi. And I know
Yes.
I am. I was actually with females before I was with guys. So I can vouch for my own self saying that I will eat pussy all day, every day, and I need that for the rest of my life. Like
Yes.
some girls, they get in the industry and they're like, okay, well, I'll try girl, but it's not something that I'm totally into.
Well, and
You know what I
even
mean?
the way they
So,
say it, because I've had some of
right,
those conversations with some of the adult starlets, and as they're coming up, and oh, I'm gonna try girl. You're gonna try, huh? And that's what I
exactly.
always say to them. You're gonna try, huh? Well, no, you've got to do it. There is no
Right,
trying it. you know, uh,
right.
the girls who are out there who are truly bi, truly enjoy men and women, will find you out in a heartbeat. You know,
Right.
uh,
And they'll seduce you before you even know what's happening.
yes, yes,
Like me.
yes. You're a
I will put my
predator.
hands in his hands.
For only 19, you're a very active sexual predator.
Yes, I know. Watch out now.
Yes. Well, where can fans find out more about you? Where can they get a hold of you? I'm sure we've made a couple today.
Well, I'm always active and constantly 24/7 on my Twitter, which is Stevie Shae triple X, and that's spelled STEVIESHAE triple X. Currently, again, like I said before, my website that'll be coming out is working up on stills, so like it's more about photograph photos and personalized videos that I'll be working on before actual scenes that I'll be posting through that site. Another one is also just monkeybars.com in general. I'm a spokeswoman on there. I'm on every promo shoot. Video is everything. You can actually even contact, if anybody wants to contact me for some reason, you can also do it through Monkey Bars as well as Twitter. And until the site comes up, then it'll just be a work in progress and whatnot. And to all the fans who are listening, I'm very Twitter is kind of like, the best place to contact me, really. I will talk to anybody and everybody. I'm very, very welcoming. I'm just, I like that. I don't know.
Now,
So that's where you
Stevie,
can find me.
let me just let everybody know how to spell monkey bars because it's actually spelled a little bit different than it sounds.
Yes,
It's MUNKEYBARZ.com is where they can
yes,
get monkey bars, and then your website that you're currently building. Again, it's not live. Is StevieShae.com?
yes, it is.
Okay, so keep an eye out on those two addresses there, ladies and gentlemen. Stevie Shae, like I said, you are a complete knockout. I became a fan, pretty much when you got into the industry. I've been watching you, kind of grow with us a little bit. I don't want to say grow up, but you're one of the actual younger girls.
Right, yeah. Still 19, still a teeny bopper.
Yeah. I enjoy everything you do. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. Again, it's www.twitter.com/Stevie Shae triple X. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I'm just incredible. It's been a pleasure again, Stevie. We'll catch up with you here in a little bit. I'm going to let you go. This is Just Incredible with Adult Play Parlor Radio. I'm going to take a short intermission break and we'll be back with you shortly.